Cobra fans, welcome back to another edition of Cobra Corner. So, with basketball season coming up, we have special guest today, Jarred Merrill, head coach of the men's basketball team here at Coker. Jarred, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Good, good. So, first of all, we're just so glad to have you back here on campus after everything you went through last year. So, if you could kind of give everybody a little overview of how your recovery process went and how does it feel to just be back on campus and back coaching?
Yeah, it feels good. I'm still, a long way away, able and grateful to be back to work. It's going to be a long process. Really, in February, I was in a wheelchair and couldn't move, and so to be back where I'm at now, which is obviously, it's not 100%, but for me to be able to be back, be around my kids and coaching, it's a blessing. So still a long way to go, but every day is a grind, and we'll get to where I need to get to.
But we are so glad to have you back, and just thank you for all that you do for us here at Coker.
Thank you, and you guys as well. You guys do an amazing job.
So, Jarred, there's a lot of uncertainty going into this year. Obviously, with your recovery, but at the same time, as we all know, dealing with COVID-19, a lot of protocols have been put into place. Kind of what have the challenges been in keeping your team focused and engaged on the upcoming season?
Yeah, well, I mean, we started this summer with a lot of Zoom calls. I'm sure everybody did a lot of Zoom, but I think it helped us connect. We connected more than we probably ever have. And obviously we've been here for a year, but it was a time that we had this summer where we got to connect with our kids and just kind of find out more about them. We did a lot of things as a team, but we did more as a staff, just connecting with each kid. I did more of that myself. I was just so grateful to kind of be back in the fold. So just checking on their parents and family, seeing what they had been doing to keep in shape. But it's been interesting in terms of this fall, trying to navigate COVID rules but our kids have worn their mask and done everything that we've asked them to do. But it's a slow process. You're used to coming in and on the end of August and you're playing 5-on-5 and you're kind of going at it, and now it's been slower. So I wish we didn't have a game until like March. As a coach, you want to practice, and we need more practice. That's what we need. So but it's here. So just got to keep on moving forward.
You guys have a lot of newcomers this year, whether it's freshmen or transfers. What kind of been the challenges getting them adjusted to Coker, and kind of what can we expect from them this year? Is there anybody like in particular that we can keep an eye on coming into the season?
Yeah, I think you can keep an eye on a lot of those kids. It's hard to tell, no scrimmage, playing against ourselves for, it's been 3 months now, so everybody kind of knows each other. There's been a couple kids that have stood out, but I think I just really want to congratulate all my kids for the jobs they have done. I think if you guys can come to some games, you'll get a chance to see some of those kids stand out. But there's been a couple kids that have kind of taken a step forward. But I've just been proud of all of our kids being able to battle through this crazy time. I worry most about their mental health, and like you can't go and to somebody's dorm, or you can't do the little things that you used to be able to do. And so that's what I feel really bad about, that things I got to experience as a college kid, now these kids are having to go through such a difficult time. And so hopefully we can have fans. Hopefully we can finish the season and, not play 3 games or whatever. So I worry about our kids the most, and just how they are mentally, but they've all handled it in stride, and we try to keep them close and encourage them. But I do think a couple of kids are going to stand out, and I like my team.
We're really looking forward to seeing you guys in action this year. Kind of looking back at last year, do you have any new goals heading into this season that you have set for the team?
Yeah, it's been more about just trying to connect, and we want to get better. That's what we're trying to do. We want to win. We really do. And but I think we just want to be less disconnected and more connected. as a team, like in terms of our players, but I guess more so as a staff, just connecting with these young men. So COVID does, usually you want to try to meet the kids on their terms and go to their dorm and do all these things that we can't do. So we've done a lot of that. The kids have been in my office. They've been to our gym, obviously. So when we get them in a weightlifting session or individual session, that's been, I guess, delighting to kind of spend time with them and connect. So that's been kind of one of our goals, is to do some more connecting in these crazy times, and Lord willing, we can move forward and win some more games.